Hey, this is Tim again with TM Media, and in this video I just wanted to mainly discuss graphic design and web design and how they relate and mainly how people can really become overwhelmed with trying to take both of them on. Now, when I went through school, they gave me a pretty detailed, it wasn't just an overview, it was pretty detailed as far as knowing how to code pages and web pages. And this was fairly, websites and stuff like that weren't new, but it was just becoming more and more um, relevant for companies to have a website. So I wanted to make sure I learned at least basic website design, and that's basically what I did. Now, I try to really, I remember I've built many of my own websites, but there's a cutoff point. I can do some web design, but especially with the advances of new languages and things like that, new coding, there's a point where you need to pick one side or the other. Either you're going to be a great graphic designer or you're going to be a great web designer. I'm not a programmer, so I just thought I'd leave that for someone else to take care of. So instead of killing myself trying to lock myself in the closet for 100 hours a week trying to learn both, pretty much we have our designers that do great visual work, and then we have our web designers that are great programmers. Can either one do either one is very limited on what they can do on the other person's field. Our web designer, we wouldn't let them touch a design, let them do graphic design at all. Same thing with our graphic designer, we wouldn't let them touch a web design. It's just we want them to do what they are great at, and then just collaborate between the two and work together on the project. So that's pretty much how it works when you're dealing with a studio. You have your designers, you have your web designers. Now there are a few people out there that can do both and do a phenomenal job. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. But there are a few people out there that spend just tremendous hours of work to learning both. So it is possible for a few people, but I wouldn't recommend killing yourself trying to do it. I would pick one or the other and be great at it. So that's pretty much it. But if you are going to do graphic design for websites, it does help to have a basic knowledge of far as web designing. Now I say web designing, not programming. And again, what web designing means is basically getting to the point where you can turn the graphics into a functioning web page, upload it, and be able to have the page function through links and things like that. When you get into functional forms, scripts, programming, shopping carts, flash animation, that's when you need to say, okay, I'm done, and let someone else take care of that. So that's the things, that's some of the advice I just wanted to give out to people, because I know how frustrating it was trying to make that decision. But especially when you're going through college, at one point you're going to have to make a decision, and even if they don't make it for you, and they're still giving you overview classes of design, and they're trying to get what's called, giving you that rounded appeal. That rounded appeal, it's good to know different things, but sometimes it'll hurt you when it's time to get a job. Now, if they do it at the beginning and give you an overview of the courses and overview of web design, things like that, that's good. But if you're in your fourth year, or you're ready to get out of a school, or you're looking to land a job and you're still trying to learn everything, forget it. You need to pick one or the other. So again, I hope this helped, and any questions or comments, just feel free to post it. Thanks.